Hello everyone. Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
The it's another month
Hello, hello.
day. Hello. Another month, another fetch stream. Welcome. uh I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for the lovely follow across the wolf. And today we are doing little tiny things that makes little tiny ferret happy. If I mean tiny things, totally not a gate to keep fetch away.
We're not gatekeeping the ferret.
You're not gatekeeping the ferret. yes. So yes, today we are making little tiny things, making tiny little ferret happy, and I hope you are all doing well today. Can I ask the chat a little bit thing, a little something? Okay, I have a little question for the chat here. Oranges or lemons?
Do I get to sway the chat? Do I get to say what I think? Do I get to sway? Oh wait. I opened this. Okay, I just opened the stream. I'm almost hearing myself twice. Anyway, do I get to sway this chat?
You could try and persuade the chat, sure. Let's hear it.
I guess, like, what do you actually like eating? Do you suffer when you eat lemon or an orange? I think that's pertinent of a question only for one of the two. So
Maybe.
Fire Sun wants pain.
Why not?
They
Why?
said lemon.
I want to I want to like lick a fruit and make my head all scrunched up in one go. Yeah?
I mean, yes, if that's something you want to experience, yeah. I don't know. It's like, have you ever tried cooking something that's dry, something like some kind of bread, and actually taking it yourself out of the pan without using anything else? Like, trusting the idea that you will be fast enough not to burn yourself?
I
No?
don't know. No, not really.
Okay, no. Because that's basically the same thing as licking a lemon. Like, you're gonna regret it somewhat, but it's still fun to do.
Churro.
Yes. Clearly, you're not a cook, I guess. I'm not either. Otherwise, I will do it much more often, and I will have much more injuries. Anyway, I like lemons more. You gave Kirby one.
Do you like lemons more?
No, Firestone said that. I was reading.
Ah.
Oh, Rainy Walker. Yes, just actor. No, of course not something boiling. I said something dry, specifically dry, like a crepe, like I don't know what bread. When you put bread on the pan because the bread is too cold to eat it right now, you can take the bread directly out
Why
and
not?
hope not to burn yourself because you're fast enough. Orange is rounder and more fan-shaped, while almonds are sour and vindictive. I agree.
Wow. Okay, so let me just
But lemons are much more useful with other stuff. Like, they're great at working in teams. That's what I would say. There's so many things you can put a lemon on. Like,
Yeah, lemon
basically any
zest.
kind of fish.
I
Right?
also have lemon zest as well, and then lemonade.
Yeah, of course, but that's good. That's very good. If you have sugar in your house.
Of course you will have sugar in your house. Why would you?
I challenge you to to drink a lemonade with no sugar, no sweetening thing at all.
Yeah, I'll
Just
dilute it.
water and a lemon.
I'll dilute it and drink it.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Okay, folks, are you team lemon or team orange?
What? Oh,
Virgin lemon versus Chad durian. I live in a
I forgot
country
that
we
it
have
is.
durians.
I've seen it. No, I've never seen it in my life, I think.
Durians are
I've
great.
seen it in
They're very
Pokemon.
smelly
Yes, I
though.
remember it from Pokemon Diamond. Yes. That was one of those weird things in Pokemon. I've learned, honestly, truths from Pokemon. Anyway, what were you saying?
Durians are quite smelly, but they taste very delicious.
Sounds nice. I would like to try it someday. Where do they grow?
Philippines.
Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. Yeah,
Southeast
sounds like Southeast Asia. Oh, the name Italian is nice. Durione.
Oh.
It's literally just we added that the vowel at the end. That's it.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. Just like I always think about axolotl, which in Italian is assolotto,
Oh.
which sounds a lot more pathetic in a way. No longer a majestic creature. Hello, Akitas, which is almost our team name. We'll say it every time I see you in the chat. Honestly, yeah, we might as well pronounce Aukritas that way. Because saying Aukritas is really hard to anybody who speaks English. But,
Is it?
You know, just put it in the R. I think so. Almost nobody on team can say the
Guys.
team name.
Okay, I need to know now, chat. I need to know now. How do you pronounce our team name? Is it Aukritas or Aukritas?
This is the name. I wrote it in chat. How would you pronounce it?
How would you pronounce it?
It would be funny if there's like somebody expert in phonology and they just send us the specific English pronunciation. You know, like I don't know the notation, the English notation for saying words. Like
IPA?
maybe that's the name. I don't know what the name is.
Dark Kryptonite?
One person
Thank you
will
very
not
much.
do that.
One person can do that.
That- Rainy Walker, that's actually the correct way to say it. You got it. We hire Antonio Banderas every other week to say it from on our behalf.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
I think it's possible to hire you for voice acting. It's mostly a voice actor at this point. So, right.
Who? Me?
Banderas.
Oh, Banderas.
Are you Banderas? Are you Antonio Banderas?
No.
Also, I didn't know you were a voice actor.
The Fetch has
But
a
yeah.
voice.
What, sorry?
The Fetch has a voice.
Fetch has a voice. Yeah, I'm saying that if Fetch ever has a voice, it's either me or you who's gonna do the voice.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm very bad at giving instructions to a voice actor, so I will not even bother trying. Because you know I don't know what goes into voice acting, so I will need to learn voice acting first to work with a voice actor, I think.
guess.
Reminds me of that time. Yeah. Yeah, reminds me of that time we had a couple of people helping with sound effects, and I realized I didn't know how to explain what sound effects was needed. Like, oh yeah, we need something that goes whoop 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 because there's an explosion, but not very realistic, but not even too cartoony, and like, yeah, that was not a good experience. Simply out of, compliments on my side. Hi, Vision Fetch.
Hello.
I don't get to be greeted. Thank you, Duncan.
Everyone, I have a question. Do we need to give Raul the character design?
A what?
A character.
No, I live in a 2D space.
You could still be 2D.
Oh.
You know, just like the Scream painting.
Today I was finishing to watch an H-Bomber video. One in which at some point he just says, okay, draw me as a ferret. And then for the rest of the video he is a drawn ferret. Which was very interesting. The video is like an hour and a half long and it's barely animated, but those very few elements that are animated have him as a ferret feature.
Yeah, that sounds adorable.
Yeah, it was. And it had nothing to do with the video, which is even better.
I think that's
it was like
thing.
about medicine and stuff, so yeah. And voice acting requires that you have a good ceiling. Yes, as you say that, Rain Walker, I imagine the cat thing. Oh yeah, you're on the server. I'm gonna just send. Actually, are you on the server? Am I confusing you with someone else? Because I have no clue right now. Anyway, I'll send the GIF in general and hope that somebody sees it. Can't find it. Can't find it. Wow, it's literally the status of soap. Soap has like a couple of GIFs as a status.
Oh yeah.
He just changes it like every week to one or the other, which I love.
Oh yeah. We should talk about that a bit.
What?
Our new team member.
Exactly. We have a new person on team.
Yay.
Which I kinda considered having her on stream today, but it's very, very funny. But the three of us are on the three opposite sides of the world. As in, like, 120 degrees apart from each other on a 360 degrees world,
Yes.
Because, one on the Philippines, one in the middle of Europe, and the other on the Pacific coast of the USA. So, there's only once all three of us have been awake at the same time.
Yes, only once.
And it was like fish waking up at 6 a.m. and hopping into voice chat. And I was going to sleep!
Time zone gaming.
So yeah, it's hard. Also, wait, I need to read the text. Ocritas. Yeah, that's correct. That's good. I will just tell people to say Ocritas. No, because that's really like in the A. Ocritas. Never mind. That's good enough.
Ocritas.
Okay, yeah. Rain Walker is dreamy as Puss in Boots. Dreamy? What's dreamy?
I think we already way past beyond that.
What?
We beyond the topic when there was so said.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading very late, but I need to read them at some point. Time Zones Gaming, yes, exactly. Being on the Pacific Coast is fun. Yeah, am I wrong, or like people on the Pacific Coast in general don't get to hang with most of the world because they're next to a very big ocean, so they really gotta know Japanese or some other language, or get Australian friends because that's the closest to them. But yeah, I don't know. I have never lived in the Pacific Coast. Yes, of course you can hang around with American people. I mean, like, what people from other continents can you engage with? But yeah, true. Anyway, yes, we have a new team member. Be good in a night owl, I agree. We have a new team member, and it's a new modeler for the characters. And also, someone who's making clothes. She's very, very good at making clothes, so we are going to have more than hats in Fetch now.
Yeah, I don't think you've actually thought of the idea of clothes until you saw them.
Exactly. I had once asked Lily, which was the former modeler, and she just said that wasn't the thing she is good at. She did try with a friend of mine on a commission for VR chat, and yes, she did tell me it was a pain to do clothing.
I could make clothing, Raul.
Yeah, well, sorry?
I could make clothing too.
You're wearing a shirt on stream, so yes, I am aware. You're actively wearing something, unlike me, I'm a naked pig ferret.
Oh wow, I'm gonna tell Fetch that.
The ferret is naked in game, yes. But yes, I know you can model. I know you can model characters too, but I also know you're very busy
with the props. Yeah.
That's what you're doing right now.
Especially with the props.
Yes, we should dress as Steve Jobs right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm just remembering that that's what's gonna happen next.
What?
Next month.
It's gonna happen next month, which is somehow related to Steve Jobs. Or your shirt.
No, I mean like what we're going to do next month.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we can't say anything though.
Yeah, I can say something, but I'm not exactly sure what wish means. But I know there's a big update next month, so that's okay. No, not next month. It's at the start of May. But yeah, will be shown next stream. That's sure. I don't know if that's what wish is referring to.
That is what I am referring to. Yes.
Perfect. So yeah, it's still semi-secret, mostly because every time I speak, I end up changing the plans after I speak. So I will just stop speaking. That's what I'm slowly learning to do. I don't know if anybody noticed in this chat. Just like I promised doing more online work immediately, and then exams hit, and thesis preparation hit, and more lessons hit, and I haven't had time to code. So, yay. Anyway.
Yay.
What was I saying? Was I talking about clothes? Yes, we were talking about clothes.
Yeah, we were talking about clothes, yes.
I don't know, Parson. Yes and no. Fetch getting some swag soon. Soon-ish. We haven't promised it for the next update. I don't know if it will be at the next update. We currently have it in game, but yeah, exactly. Soon TM. I think we can just wait a little bit more and give more clothes, like give a proper update with a lot of stuff. That's more likely. Or shall Anyway, yeah, I was talking about clothes and so being the new person who makes characters and clothes. She's working on NPCs, franchise characters, more characters than we have right now. So she's working on NPCs, and for the initial test to get on team, instead of making her remake an existing character, which would have been a very safe test, I decided to, hey, you can make clothes. Why don't you do a scarf and a cloak and some socks for Fetch? She actually did them perfectly. She did them amazingly well. So yeah, suddenly half of the team is thinking about clothes and how to fit them into the schedule of development. Hello, Storm. Actually, maybe you can show a screenshot of the thing. So that's amazing.
Sure.
I'll find you. I'll fetch you the content.
Fetch is fetching me content.
Yes.
Oh my god!
It's not proper English, I believe. But I don't know for sure.
I'm just imagining like a tiny Fetch just personally handing me
I'll deliver you a ferret.
It just climbs up my shoulders and just tap 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 on my face with this with the thing.
Imagine Fetch with a with a FedEx hat or something. With UPS. Fetch the UPS worker thing.
Fetch the UPS
English. But you get the idea.
Yeah.
Fetch delivery
man.
What? Mailman, yes, that's
Mailman.
the name, but that's not necessarily mail. So
the delivery.
What's the name?
Delivery.
Delivery, yes. Fetch delivery ferret. That's not what the quests are for anyway. It just delivers things roughly because it's good at running.
The sequel, Fetch the Ferret to Delivery Man. I'm kidding.
That reminds me, that's where the word marathon comes from. It was just a guy named Marathon who ran very fast to deliver a message and then died because he was tired.
Oh.
That's Greek stories are fun. They just go hard for no reason. Ancient Greek stories.
I did not know that. Now I know.
Anyway, Fetch is not gonna die. Fetch is not gonna die to deliver a message. That's not our end goal. That's not their end. That's not the end game.
Why would the big ferret die? Oh, how could you?
It fulfilled its purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. Let's Fetch. Imagine went from Marathon to 18. Oh, Marathon was the place. It wasn't his name. Wow, that's how little it mattered. Wow.
That sounds very sad. For the guy.
Oh yeah, I was just picking up the battle. His name is Filippide.
Oh.
Which will just means he was the son of somebody named Filippo. Okay. That's nice.
Whoa.
Wait.
We are learning
Dionysus?
history.
No. Dionysus is like a god. He can die. Yeah, it's Filippide. Which maybe was given the message by Dionysus. Anyway, so we have a new modeler. I'll never finish telling this. I'll keep getting sidetracked. But we have like an hour. I'm just building hype, of course, which is it's all part of a plan. Trust me.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. You know me.
Yes.
Fire Sun, that will be accurate. I don't know if that's a joke or not, but that could be accurate.
Wow.
He yelled Nike. Because Nike
think
means victory
Oh.
in Greek. But also, that's where the name for the shoes comes from. So,
It's not Nike, it's Nike.
it's Nike. I only say it if I'm in a Nike store, just for fun, just to be like a pretentious kid. I'm not. No, I don't have. I don't have the guts to do that. No, I'm not a bad person, but I will do it. I like to pretend I do it. But yeah, it's technically Nike because the symbol on the shoes it's a wing, and the wing is the wing from Nike of Samothracia. I think that's the name of the town, which is a very, very famous sculpture in Greece.
Oh.
Because they made a sculpture of an angel. Not an angel. They made a sculpture of a thing with wings, which is really hard. You know, like concrete. You know, it's hard to make a sculpture that doesn't fall apart. So that was a cool sculpture.
Right.
Anyway, so we have a new modeler. Anyway, oh, there's some. I went to get a cup of water, but now talking about mythology, you have summoned me. That's nice to hear. We were talking about marathon and the origin of the word, and then somebody said, Python said Nike, and that triggered another story. And yes, I will never get to speak about. I will never get to tell you the super cool news about the new modeler and the super cool models he's making. Anyway. Oh yeah. Wish I'm just gonna send you on your chat like things Soba's been making, so maybe you can just show it on stream.
Okay.
I'll take a second. I need to find the most recent screenshots. Why is it?
Okay. The new model is cool, but have you heard the great god Pan is dead? You just never get to talk about soap.
Yeah, you know. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I don't know how to reply.
Did you know that soap was originally just fat?
Just what?
No, not the soap, the character. Soap, as in like the soap that we use today. Was made out of fat originally.
Oh, yes. I forgot why. But yes, it was just fat, carbonated fat or something like that.
Yeah, apparently it was like a... What do you call this? After like cooking out like meat for so long, it started like dripping. And then I can't focus on two things.
No, now you have been thinking like you wash your hands in the I don't know, in the 17th century, you wash your hands and now they taste like chicken.
Actually, I wonder if there's like incidents like that. Like, you know, like someone ate their fingers out just because it tasted like chicken because of soap.
I wouldn't say they eat themselves, but like I wouldn't have my hands close to a dog after that point. I wash my hands and now my dog is looking at me from below, like salivating.
I was like thinking like, did they even have dogs back in the day? And I was like, of course they did.
They've always had them. Yes, that's like the most constant thing in history, having dogs.
I think there won't be any dogs.
Yeah, clearly dogs were invented by the Victorian age. People began to hunt for fun, and so they invented dogs. Yes. They did invent breeds. I think the breeds were invented around that time. That's why we have what's the name in English? Castore tedesco, pastore. In general,
Oh.
like many kinds of dogs are just, I mean, shepherds are because they held sheep, you know. But yeah, a lot of dogs were just fancy dogs for Victorian age men or women, depending on their size. Anyway, so we have a new modeler. It's called Soap. Like the household item. That's their username. I sent you. No, I've not sent you the things.
I thought you were going to send the things. Did you get distracted?
Yeah, I was going to, but I needed to port them to the correct place first. Oh yes, there's the one with 3. It's not a model, but it's 3 fetch. I'm gonna send you a bunch.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of like work in progress in a way. We also had.
Why does the second one remind me of something? Oh wait, isn't that the New
Yeah, the
Year's
first
picture?
one. The first, I asked to change the color because it felt like something, probably the Smurfs, but I don't know. I don't want something that reminded me of something else.
The second one? The second one just reminded me of the New Year's
I meant.
outfit.
No, the first one. The first one felt familiar for some reason.
Okay.
But yeah, and the people watching on stream will get to see these images in very shortly.
Yes.
I don't know how shortly, but yes. But yes, dogs were invented to hunt for sport.
Just put this
Did redeem work?
Oh.
Redeem?
Shoot, I forgot to turn them off. They're only available in my regular streams.
Can I hydrate you?
Huh?
Is there?
Yeah, I need to turn off those redeems. They only work on my regular streams, not on work streams. I'll turn off right now. I know I forgot something.
I was going to do something. No, okay, I didn't know which to pick. So I have a lot of star drops. I really don't know how which works.
Star drops. You redeem them when to do something. It depends. It's like different per person. They're different per streamer. Yes, they're different per streamer.
I have almost 8,000.
1,000. I'm sure there's
8,
people here who are like completely new. But yeah, I'm
There's
sorry. I can't give it back,
12,000.
sadly.
They're moving a lot. Oh, because you're actively removing.
Yep.
I tried something.
There we go.
Did it work?
Huh? Right there. You're not Nuro.
Am I? I've never used them. Clearly,
So-
I am.
So yeah, you do something. You use those to make something happen, and usually those are all sound files, except for the "Hi there, I'm new," and that one is to actually make me pay attention to someone who's actually new, because it's sometimes hard to couch.
Okay, so I wasted my chance. Got it.
Yes, however, I did add a new thing. I did turn on one, and that is to suggest a topic or situation, and we'll just talk about that the entirety of the stream, basically.
I'm almost at the money at the startup needed to get that one.
Yeah.
So eventually, I'll. No, I won't. I can just do it on stream. Also, hi, Cross the Wolf. You've never seen me before. I've been here for a full year now. Thank you for welcoming now. I knew. So thanks. I've never been in chat. That's it.
Yeah, there.
That's true.
You've never been in chat except to post links.
Exactly, except for spamming. I'm a terrible human being. Also, I really like that screaming emote thing. That's a very nice scream. Merlek A. Yeah.
Alright, so where was that? Oh yeah. Right, showing the picture.
Yes.
Just here. Put a nice little transition.
Oh. Fancy.
Yeah.
It's not happened yet, don't worry.
Yeah, it's not happening yet. Okay, let's put near. Okay, fetch. Run. Okay. Guys, look at this. It's so cute.
All three?
So nice.
Maybe all three? There's space for them.
All that.
Yes.
There we go.
So, oh no, you've cut off Fech's head.
No, that's how you screenshot it.
Oh, okay, that's not my fault then. I didn't screenshot it. My bad. No, actually, not my bad.
Yeah.
No, my bad for actually sending it to you again. But yeah, try showing the one of the other two. Okay, yeah, you're already doing it. Sorry.
Yes.
And because yeah, this was the first test. Before we actually fixed the color of the cloak. Because I think you remember, but we have an official color for the cloak, and then we have one reviews for the print of the cloak.
Yeah.
So in CMYK, Fech's cloak is chan colored. In RGB, Fech's cloak is blue.
Wow.
Yes, Arcus. Yes, programmer sucks.
I was about to say, and then I completely forgot. Yes.
We need to change the color. I mean, these are very easy to texture, so eventually we'll change the color to have them. We'll definitely have programmer socks in the game, specifically named like that. Maybe. I shouldn't make promises. I'm not promising. No, don't take this as a promise. You will not be guaranteed a programmer sock in the game. You can ask for it though.
You can ask for it.
And that's scarf. That is indeed a scarf.
Make a post in Twitter if you want to have Fetch have programmer socks. You have to have X amount of likes. But it's great advertising.
I could do that, but do I just tweet it like out of the blue? Hey, anybody wants programmer socks for Fetch? But I don't even have any image to send. Let's send it. In the
just
works.
a badly,
I don't know.
A badly drawn.
But I don't know how to draw, or I don't have the time, honestly. But yeah, I guess we'll consider. Feel free to voice your opinions on playfed.ch/discord.
Yes. Go.
Feel free to suggest clothing. Honestly, I do feel like at some point we'll make a contest for clothes, for pet clothes. But again, we have to wait until we're actually adding them to the game. We're still very much in the testing phase.
Mhm.
It was supposed to remain secret until it looked too nice to keep it secret. You know, the game
It
is
looked
early
too nice to
access.
keep it secret.
Oh, sorry?
It looked too nice
What do
to
you
keep
say?
it secret.
What do you say? I actually didn't hear. Sorry. What did you say?
Uh, it looked too nice to keep it secret.
Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, we keep so many things secret that it just becomes like, oh yeah, we're not telling anything to anybody. Then the update comes, and the few people who own the game actually see the thing. So you don't want to get spoiled by Fetch. Just don't watch the streams and don't interact with me. Don't worry, I'm never spoiling the story itself. But
Yeah. I can't believe we have to not interact with Roll anymore.
Programmer sucks as a challenge unlock. I don't know. That's a proposition. Yeah, I can see that the Jamis went hard with these shapes, didn't it?
Yes. Every time I told you, it simplifies some. This could be a texture and not a model.
This one specifically? Yeah, honestly, I think it works better as a model because you get close and then, oh, this is flat. Weird.
Yeah. But the time it takes to make these, Anyway, I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. It's just increased difficulty.
Playing in hard mode. Working
Exactly.
in hard mode.
3D modeling hard mode.
Another topic. Before the stream, I was talking with Wishrim about my unluckiness with technology this week and how two of my products broke down. One because I actively broke it by falling to the ground. That's my phone. It just broke the glass back, which I didn't know was a glass to begin with. And so I just bought the replacement for that and unglued the phone myself with a hair dryer. It was very hard, but also very fulfilling to fix a phone by myself. And then my monitor broke for no reason at all. Just went into suspend mode and never unsuspended again. So, a question for people on the chat. How many monitors do you have?
Oh,
Do you have just one? One that's ultra wide? 2, 3? A lot of them, all of different size? Because there's like a discussion on team that I should not just have one, but I want to stay with just one. So
Oh, you're working.
tell us our rigs. Tell us your rigs. Yes. Velation Hammer. That's what I feel. I feel like people want more monitors to feel more powerful.
Yeah, it's actually genuinely useful for me though. Especially if I have, like, especially for I'm streaming right now. I could see you guys on the other streaming.
If I was a streamer, I would definitely have a second monitor because, that's very useful. One more one is support development. What did you think I was talking about, Zocker? Was I talking like multiple GPUs or what? Because they said just one and then admitted they have two.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Fluke Snooks.
That's a really nice name.
Hello there, Sailor. Hey.
monitors.
What?
No, I was talking about phones. No, I mentioned that my phone broke, but that's something I could fix easily. Kinda. But the monitor just going completely pitch black, that's not something I can fix. Also, I bought it 2 months ago. I'm not gonna screw it. I just want to return it.
New monitor dies.
Shouldn't even ask for. Yeah, that sounds like an addiction. Cross the wolf. Every year a new monitor.
Every. Oh my God.
Christmas present.
It's like when during Christmas you just say like, what should I get you as a gift? Monitor. You sure you don't want anything? Just monitor, please.
Imagine if every screen you've ever owned in your household, you could use them all together at the same time. Like you had them all together in the same room. Oh, that would probably be quite a few screens.
Let's see. That would probably be. I'm imagining playing a single video in all of them.
Yeah. Literally 1984.
We're not keeping touch.
That's a good way to maximize the monitor influx in your house.
What?
Single-handedly increasing the national average of monitors. I think that happened to a thing, like random info I recall. Like I remember that there was a study of like the average amount of brass owned in the US, but it was actually wrong because there was a person who had like thousands of them. They collected brass, so yeah, you can be that person. You can be that person that has an outstandingly high amount of a specific thing for no real reason. You can be a hoarder if you buy enough used games.
Oh my God. Isn't that just
You're
a game collector?
What, sorry?
Isn't that just a game collector?
Yeah, exactly. Game collector is just a fancy way to say you don't play games. You don't play games you own.
Maybe. There's some who just collect games and don't open them anyway. Don't play them.
Oh no, I don't mean that open. I mean actually spend hours on each of them. Like they get it and play it as soon as they can, or they have a reason to go play it, you know? Instead of having like a private library that nobody can access, which kind of defeats the point of a library. Honestly, I don't have specific opinions about collectors. That sounds like a nice hobby, to be honest. It's just a little weird when you find out maybe they don't play the games to begin with.
Fair. Also like that.
During the PS2 era, we were all hoarders. I was too young to be one. And maybe too poor as well. So.
And then it all changed when we all had jobs.
Yes. And finally, I get to buy things.
Finally.
Because I'm old enough to be responsible.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I can't really say I have a job. Like, I do work a lot, but I can't say that Fetch pays the bills. I can say that Fetch helps us not paying the bills by using all of the monthly money. That's for sure. Yes. Yes, I agree. Across the wall. But yeah, that's very true. I remember feeling mad because like the vending machine ate 30 cents. Now I don't mind if I buy something that's €5 and it's not worth it because I actually have a wallet now instead of just a couple of coins in my trousers thing, my pocket. Fetch pays bills for me. No, unfortunately not. Fetch doesn't fill my fridge. Doesn't pay the bills. Doesn't even do my own work. Fetch is useless, to be honest.
Imagine like the tiny little ferret just being
Like,
sad.
here's me just studying up until late night and that's just Fetch running. Like, hey, thank you, Fetch. Thank you for the help.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how adorable is Fetch? On a scale of 1 to 10, how adorable is Fetch? I like to think they are very adorable.
Okay. 40.
40. Dang.
Fetch is just a dumb pink ferret. They can't even do nuclear math. Dumb Fetch. I didn't know there was nuclear math. I didn't know that, like, instead of using numbers, use nuclear bombs for maths. Sounds interesting.
That's a thing?
No, I don't think so. No. But I like to think that nuclear math implies that instead of using numbers or instead of using typical math knowledge, you use nuclear stuff.
Just all components for a nuclear bomb?
Yes. It's math, but it can blow up. And it's not gonna be very graceful, are they? Yeah, honestly, I think... Wait, what nuclear math could be? No, because physics... Yeah, you could say the math involved in quantum physics. That could be nuclear math, if you wanted to call it that way.
Maybe.
Instead of 1 plus 1 Fetch calculates the explosion. He probably said off. That's what a ferret will do, honestly. Come out the basement.
Can't believe Fetch is now creating bombs.
If we ever get, like, you know, tagged on Twitter with a bomb, we know why.
Thank you for the follow, Midnight. 101. Can you please come out of the basement? I guess. But welcome. Hi.
Erlek is now enraged. A peaceful use of nukes. That's a new one.
So nuclear deterrence.
Oh, sorry?
So nuclear deterrence?
That's not exactly like this emote. That's not exactly peaceful. That's I mean, if I threaten you that I'm gonna break your bones, you wouldn't call that peaceful. It's deterring you from hitting me or doing something, though.
You know what?
You know?
Fair.
Ah, okay, they use nukes to make geothermal power. Oh yeah, that's the nuclear plant. I wouldn't say that they. Okay, it would be very funny if nuclear plants were just a bunch of nuclear bombs being set off in a very small space.
That would be very funny, yes.
Like setting off nuclear bombs in a nuclear prison so you can make water boil and make some energy. I think that's how I would explain it to a kid. No. Person? That's not very healthy, you know? Detonating nukes underwater caverns. That's like poisoning water, you know?
I don't see the chat right now, guys. I don't see the chat. What is going on?
I'm just telling what's happening. Stereo Bucket, nice name, said, like using nukes to dig a channel to create artificial salt lake in Egypt. It's very common to use. Actually, I think every tunnel in the world is made using nukes. Normal nukes, of course, but I think most of. I don't know actually. I know that at some point in history they would just use dynamite to make tunnels because that was the most effective thing to break stuff. That's 2 polos and 3 polos.
We have large drills now, right?
We have what?
Large
yeah,
drills,
they're drills with diamond in their peaks. They're made of diamonds. The drills. I already told that because diamond is not expensive, unlike what people tell us. And it failed as the cavern collapsed and it has effect of radiating both. What? What person? Radiation water used to be treated. Radiant water! What do you do? Yes, I remember studying about that. That was very fun. That was not unsettling at all.
Sure, let's go with that.
I mean, cross the wall. Fireworks are just like cheap nukes that are much for show and little for nuking. If you show up with a firework in a bank, they probably wouldn't be happy, you know?
You do a fireworks show right inside the bank?
No, don't worry, I'm just making a show. It's all a prank, bro.
Yeah, I imagine like someone going into the bank and saying like oh, you bank tellers look so sad. Have some fireworks.
By the way, Wish, can you make an extra subdivision there at the angle on the top? It looks a little pointy. The top left. What you're saying? Yeah, there. I think that you can bevel more than a. Okay, or you can do that, or you could have just split that edge loop. That's the same thing, yeah. Yeah, now it doesn't look evident from far away. Anyway, what's the chat saying? What's the dog doing? Yeah, I can buy a small diamond saw in an archer sword. Nice. It's cheap and it cuts like crazy. Yeah. It doesn't break. Probably. A fountain pyre in the bank will be rather shocking. The King. Ooh. I don't know the King. The poor cat guy from Hollow Knight. Oh, right. Right, the Bear King. I forgot the name.
Are you?
It's fetch edible.
Are ferrets edible?
That's a question. Wish, what do you think? Are you gonna answer? Let's like, are we gonna answer to this?
What? Licorice? Licorice?
I said, like, are we gonna answer if we can say? You didn't even say if fetch is edible. You said the taste.
No, I'm imagining like, you know, like if Fetch has their own version, if they have their candy, it would be licorice.
okay, because of the shape. I don't imagine actually. But we can all have an opportunity.
Very far away, Raul.
Oh yeah, I was retrieving an object under my table, so I was walking around the table.
There? I'm trying
What?
to remember. Didn't we talk about like drawing up a character for you?
Yeah,
stream?
actually, you did mention that. Like, I think exactly one stream ago.
Oh.
What was it? No, maybe 2 streams ago. Sorry, 2 streams ago.
Offer still open? No.
What?
Offer still open.
What did he say?
Draw. I'd help you design one. I'd draw one for you. As a friend.
I think I lost track of what you were saying. I don't know if it's my mind intentionally doing that or not, but I think I lost you.
I was saying that like if you want me to design you a character, I'll do it for you.
That could be fun. That could be fun. I have no clue how it will end up, but that could be very fun.
Maybe we'll have that as a separate stream entirely that's not related to Fetch.
Probably while I'm sleeping. So you have full freedom.
Nah. It's gonna be
No
your
clue.
character. It's gonna be you. You gotta be awake for it. Why is Chat trying to eat ferrets? Actually, good question. Why is Chat trying to eat ferrets?
Do birds taste like chicken? Oh, that's Gabriel. Gabriel.
Oh my god!
You thought they wouldn't recognize you. You forgot to enter your alternate account. Then ferrets are friends, not food. Things are happening, I see. Yes, Luna Shade Books. Luna Night Shade Books.
I just call him Luna.
I like the name. I like the full name.
Luna Nightshade books.
Everything is food if you're hungry enough. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna copy and paste this message on the general chat on the server just because I want to put a GIF on it. But I need to find the GIF first. Okay, found it. Good. Anyway, okay, yeah, where's the ringing? In back, did I miss the new models work? You did, yes, but we can show it again in a moment.
Yes. Let's show it in a moment.
It's very good models. She hasn't started. I haven't given her the NPCs yet, and I wouldn't show them already. But yeah, I gave her some clothes to test, imagining that this will be hard to do, and instead she did it almost effortlessly, which means that Fetch can wear something.
Yeah.
Or as Dramis likes to put it, Dramis is the artist, as Dramis likes to put it, now players will be able to have Fetch naked by choice.
Hi Dimitri, thank you for the follow. Hello. Anyway, yeah, so what are we what are we talking about eating?
Actually, yeah, so that's funny. Yeah. Somebody at some point was so angry to eat an eel. and found out that wouldn't be toxic. That's nice, you know?
At one point in time.
Yeah, at one point in
Yeah.
time, somebody figured out that potatoes actually aren't toxic if you cook them. And
Are
that might have
potatoes
been one of the
toxic?
best. But yeah,
Yeah.
potatoes are lightly toxic if they're not cooked properly or not cooked, which is why it's easy to get food poisoning from potatoes.
Oh. Okay, this makes me think of one thing. Uh, okay, chat. I need your opinions. If you could eat one food for the entirety of your life, what would it be?
Do we keep in account that we get tired of it?
No, you have to get tired of it. Even
Like,
you still have to
like
eat it,
we react,
but
like we react normally to it. You mean?
yes, you still act normally to it. Yes.
So like yeah, after eating pizza for a whole day, you're not gonna want pizza the next day, and you're stuck with pizza.
Yes.
I personally would just pick bread.
Bread's very versatile, yes.
I've never gotten tired of bread, and even if it had nothing extra, like I mean, that might be my Italian cuisine showing, but we always have bread on the table, so I know I can always want bread.
I probably would choose bread too,
Where I would not eat
actually.
anything because everything sucked, but the bread was really good, so every day I would eat the bread for lunch. It was good enough. I wouldn't get tired of it. So anyway, what did the chat say?
And then the chat
But,
say,
but I like most of the things were that pizza, 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 pizza. Potatoes, Farson, I appreciate your choice, but potatoes do get very tiring.
I mean, there is
Chili.
so many variants you could do with potatoes. Did you know you could make cake with potatoes?
Yes. Okay, Green Gabriel. Fish is not one food. Like, you can't tell me that eating tuna and eating shrimp. Okay, shrimp doesn't count
Shrimp
as a
is
fish.
not. Shrimp is not fish.
It's a fish, but you find it on the fish section of the restaurant menu.
Yeah, pizza is
So,
not one food either, but technically, well, technically it is though.
I mean, pizza is one food. It's like, yeah, it is. It's like a cake. A cake is one food. It's made of multiple things, but it's one thing altogether.
Yeah, I think I
Of
could do
course,
with
you can have
bread.
multiple types of pizza.
Also,
Then I'm gonna put.
does
Yeah?
pizza count as bread?
Pizza depends on how you make the dough.
The batter,
dough.
the dough. Yeah.
Because the difference between a pizza and how do I say that in English? Focaccia in English.
It's pizza.
I've already
Rolled
checked that.
pizza.
Flatbread. That's literally flatbread. Flatbread and pizza are almost the same thing, depending on how you make them. So,
Fair.
yeah. But yeah, of course, a pizza we meant like just one kind of pizza. If you want to cheat, you can make pizza with nothing on top, pizza with just fruits on top, pizza with just cheese on top, and whatever. Like yeah, you can do literally everything. I'm gonna say my favorite food is tortilla and put whatever I want on top. That's cheating.
Pita.
You can use the
Pita
tortilla
bread.
as a plate. My
Single
favorite
flavor
food is an
pizza.
IKEA plate where I can put anything on top.
IKEA
A
plate.
bowl, an empty bowl. Pizza with pufferfish? I've never seen it. Is it painful to eat? Oh, anyway, sorry. Before there was who asked about the modeler modeling stuff.
Oh yeah,
I forgot. Oh wow, it's been so many messages already.
Maybe we could just ask the
Something
chat
other
in
than
general.
cone.
Does
Yes, it is something other than cone. And Daishi29, was it you who asked?
if maybe we could just ask the chat in general. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
see the new models made
It
by
wasn't
the?
you. But you were surprised we have more than cones. I don't know, yeah, whoever asked in chat if we already showed the models of the modeler. Yes, we can. Yeah, we show it. You can show it. I think
Okay.
Wishin has the images on their hard
Yeah.
drive. I hope
Yes.
Wishin didn't just delete the evidence as fast as they can.
Of course I won't. I have it in my reference folder.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. Fetch. There we
And
go.
yeah, chat. Feel free to suggest a new piece of cloth. Oh, it's not just on this one, which will shortly show a second model. A second, two models actually, both worn by Fetch.
Jail suit. Gabriel.
Thank you, Gabriel. Oh, by the way, Gabriel works on the team. If you didn't notice.
Yes, they are the level designer and programmer at the moment. Yes.
Oh, rain hat.
Ooh, Arena would be cute.
Yeah.
Fetch
We can
prison
make hats.
clothes.
That's how he make. But for a rain hat, we will make like adapted to Fetch tiers because otherwise it doesn't work. No, Gabriel. Oh, this was the older test before we set up with the colors. So skin colored socks look weird. It's like you will never really honestly, like white and light brown striped socks will look very bad. Like in real life, I imagine that kind of socks will look very, very bad. Same goes for Fetch. Just like magenta color socks aren't great for him. Fetch D-class clothing. D-class?
I think they meant like SCP. I think.
Oh. Oh.
I think. I am not quite sure.
Wish Blender 1.0 challenge stream when.
No.
That's a great. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Like when you are to make a, a stream to suffer on purpose, like something for charity, probably.
Already
Or you
do
do
that with
something you
really
wouldn't
of
do
regret.
otherwise. What? Sorry.
Already do that with really of regret. I streamed like 12 hours straight.
Oh. Toilet paper hat. Be right back. Food time.
Food time.
Be right back. Storm. Bye.
Oh, by the way, everyone, I need to tell you guys this. Okay? I need to tell you guys this. Go hydrate. Go get yourself some water. Stay healthy.
Wait, let me.
There it is. Raul ASMR.
Yes. The power of my broomstick. Is broomstick the right name? Is it the right thing? Am I not getting broomstick? Am I not getting it wrong? No, it's not a broomstick, but I'll pretend that my microphone is attached to a broomstick. So yes, he'll let me do ASMR things if I ever wanted to.
I have it too.
Which voice? The one of which stream or mine?
Hello.
Uh, the miner crafter. Miner Minecrafter.
What? What?
Wish. Yes. Wish has a very seductive voice.
I have a very seductive voice.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think that's just not the correct word, but it could work, yeah.
What? I'm so confused.
Fireson is at home now. Somehow they were watching us while not at home, and they seem very tired.
Mobile. Mobile data is a thing, Raul.
Yes, but it's not comfortable to listen to a stream while walking.
It could be using public transport, Raul.
I mean, does
Or
Twitch
riding a
work with
taxi.
your phone disabled? Like, not with your phone on?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I imagine that because of ad revenue, it would just not work. Yeah, that's nicer.
You could have it at audio only. Then we'll play audio only ads.
So you have a podcast.
It's like what do you call this? Like the Spotify ads that goes like, "Do you want a break from the ads?"
Yeah, I always think of your video using that audio. And
Aw.
it's very cute. And oh yeah, there's solid. Oh, just looking now at the modeling. There's some uneven modeling in the below. Sorry, not there, but yeah, go on with what you're doing. I'll show you later. Somebody ping me in the voice chat.
What?
But yeah, I agree with Gabriel. Lucy Zocker, your proposition to have a toilet paper might get considered by the team. Yeah, not as a hat, more as a scarf of sorts. We might consider it. I mean, Fetch has a gigantic neck, so it might be hard, but we should consider it.
Not that hard to make, Raul. It's just toilet paper.
My what?
It's just toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper, I agree.
Okay, so what inconsistency do you want me to fix? Oh,
What did you say?
what inconsistency you want me to fix?
Oh, yes. The modeling on the shape below. I can't really point on the screen, so let me look at your screen directly. Okay, you see the repeating shape in the middle? The smaller one in the middle? Below the super complicated shape, there's another smaller shape. Yeah, that one. Above. First. Yes, this one. If you look a little closer, you see that it doesn't exactly feel like it's going on a curve. It's as if it's lacking a subdivision, or maybe it's just that. Yeah, it's not a subdivision, but it's more than that. Like you see that there's the following subdivision that's not really going to give an arc. Oh, it wasn't repeated. Okay. a lot of movement. Oh no. So slightly off center. Anyway, you see that, yeah, the third edge loop, you see that it doesn't really, that one, yeah, that one is weird. It's not about the size, it's about the position.
It's the size to make it look like, you know, because like look at this.
No.
All right, look at this.
No, I didn't
How
think it was-
big is this? How big was that?
Ah, okay. Okay, but it makes sense the fact that it's that size because it's connecting to the, you know, this structure to connect to the main structure needs to say something fairly big, so it makes sense that it's extended that much.
Also, this is like one of the smallest parts of the entire mesh.
I know, but it just now it looks weird. It looked better actually than before, but still, like, it looks very fragile because it's very thin. I don't think it was the thinness that was the problem. So if you go back, you, yeah, like from there, from there or whatever, like when you can edit. Try just making it a little thicker at the third edge loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what? No, not at 1, 4. No, not to add one more. To just edit the vertex. The vertices at the
What do you want me to do?
The fourth in order. 1, 2, 3. That's the fourth. Yes. Not below the one above. The section above or beside it. That one edge loop. That one or before. That one. The fourth
edge loop.
Yes, that one. Not that vertex.
Yeah.
The edge loop. The fourth edge loop. The one of before.
This one?
That's the fifth. This is the fifth edge loop. This is the fourth edge loop. Now, move the edge loop to go a little more to the right. Yes. And to scale it a little bit more. So to keep up the thing. Pretty much. No. I wish I could do it myself right now.
I'm
Moving the top. It was just moving one vertex, the idea. But yeah, pretty much like this. You can probably tell where the problem is right now with keeping both arcs working. There's one arc working right now and the other one not as much. The bottom arc is working, the top one less so. Like if you look only at the silhouette, you can notice it better. But yeah, now it's okay. It's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine now, yeah. Fine-ish. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, now it's good.
I did the do roll, you broke it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, as usual, especially with lower poly stuff, it's all about the implied shape, and not the actual shape, because you have too few polygons to give us very accurate curve. But you need to interpret the curve, like you need to give off that you're making a specific curve. Otherwise, it will feel weird. Even if it's a small detail. The rest is that it's all perfect. Anyway, let me read the chat.
Yeah, so what I have to do it every day. Hey.
Wow, there's a lot of messages. Main Minecraft of the Sims. Trying to worship. Yes, Daishi, it's more of a gentle voice. Yeah, the one of which. Yeah, I agree. I was half joking. And I can put people to sleep with my voice. The emphasis of can, not real. Lemaura outplays. I don't know what I said at the point, but thank you, Lucy. And just listen when driving. What if we stream Fetch on Cat 3D screen at Tokyo? Yes. Fetch in 3D.
Isn't Fetch already in 3D?
Yeah. Morning Wish. That's what Sale Urey said. Harrison says they're a sub. Say you're very good morning. Yeah. Oh, paper roll as an outfit. Yes, we got to the point. Paper roll scarf. I think Fetch will look adorable in a scarf. In a scarf. So Fetch inside of a scarf. Fetch is just so stuck he cannot get out and just had to make holes for his paws. That's a very cute proposition. Like the ultimate toilet roll armor, where you have toilet has neck stuff, toilets for the body and toilets for the pants. So you just get one entire ferret stuck. That could be interesting. And though that would make it a pain to animate, make a specific animation for Fetch completely stuck. Maybe not a pain. You can just constrain the bones and not make them rotate. I don't know. Pirate sailor outfit of some sort. I don't know. We could do it. But why? What will be his power surf? What would you do if you could rely your life with the memories? Okay, that was a topic suggestion. I have no idea how to reply to this question, actually.
What? Hold on, let me check my...
Basically, if you could restart your life, what would you do? With all the knowledge that you've collected in a quarter of a century of life.
Start a business conglomerate. Business conglomerate. Involving very cute bunny pictures.
Good. Very good.
How about you, Raul? If you could start over with a quarter of your life.
Do I start over from today or from the day I was born? Because that's important. Because if I start from the day I was born, that's like, yeah, I can do all the stuff that I know is gonna get popular later.
True. That is
Full
very
investor
true.
mind.
Start Fetch the Ferret for earlier.
Yeah, I'll definitely make Fetch the Ferret before the Switch gets announced. But wait for the death of the PS2 and all, because there's a generation where making cute games really doesn't work. So gotta not bridge the gap. Gotta make people do things for people before they they need it. Release Fetch before Mario Odyssey. That's the idea. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Fetch, except it's like in brown, like the era of brown shooter.
Fetch, but with a gun and with armor. Gabriel told like me, memorize every year of a lottery and win a lottery ticket. Exactly, that was my point. But it's not fun. It's not fun to have lottery money. It's more fun to be seen as some kind of person who predicts the future, because everything they do is correct.
Okay.
It's cheating, but not as overtly. It's like playing a game. I will make sure I will not hurt anyone. Not even yourself. Nice. Fireson learning not to fall from a bike at the age of 5. Because they already know how to ride a bike. They want to. You do have to report your lot the winnings, yeah. It's memories, there's no cheating. Not that like Bruce Almighty with the government keeping an eye on you. Who's Bruce Almighty? I'm not gonna check, I don't. That would take me too much time.
It is a movie.
Okay. I might have seen that movie. Because I remember there's so many movies with these kind of plots. But it was sorta old movie. Like, sorta old, I mean, when I was young. Oh, the name is completely different in Italian. It's A Week Has Gone. That's the name in Italian.
A Week Has Gone.
It has like, yeah, that's the translation, of course. It's Una settimana da Dio. Which is a joke in itself. It's like a great week. That would be the meaning.
Okay, there we go.
That's a very, very clever movie title. Everybody remembers the movie because of the title. But yeah, the English title is not as good. I'm sorry. That was interesting. Backseat blending. What? Oh yes, backseat blending. Yes, that's what I was doing. That's unfortunately my job. as little often as possible, but that's my job.
Sometimes.
And
yes.
Sometimes. I don't like doing it, and nobody likes.
I think sometimes me and Gabriel are just gonna say, "Hey, this is the better way to do it."
This is the what?
The better way to do it because it's much more optimized.
Yeah. And
ooh, I noticed something I completely forgot to make. The top. This little thing.
Oh, thanks. Maybe you don't have to do them today unless you want to close this off completely, which would also make sense.
I wanna finish it.
Finish enough time and then leave it open. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I'll do that next time. I wanna. Yeah.
Minor Minecrafter will probably drive their teachers insane because imagine a 7 years old knowing university level physics and quantum physics. Yes, honestly, you wouldn't even have teachers. You would just keep everything, and that would be an interesting life. And then you will be hit by the worst depression ever at the age of 20 because you're no longer a cool kid. Cool. And sure, but if you're not able to prove anything, who cares? Rip. You know everything you've ever been taught, but everything you've ever been taught was kinda useless. So you're like a 2-year-old kid with a lot of interesting trivia.
Imagine being computer science at the time that you're like, because computer science back then is completely different than computer science now.
Oh, and you know how to do things that don't exist yet, and you don't know how to code in COBOL.
Exactly.
Oh, you're so useless. Like, I can only use C. Bro, C was invented 2 years ago. But, forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. If you're not able to prove anything, who cares? Yeah. Okay, yeah, about the lottery, but like, it would be sus to win the lottery multiple times. Yes, but probably someone will just prevent you from ever attending again.
Yeah, that's very much more likely. It's like
Very
someone.
much so.
It's like someone in a game show, I believe, who kept on winning, and just eventually just never came back.
Disappeared.
Yeah, because they don't want them to win anymore.
Yeah, because it's actually doing bad for the business, which is like one on over 100 actually wins the money or something. It's very lucrative for sure, but not lucrative if everybody wins. Except the lottery. The lottery is actually depends on how many people won. The rate
Oh,
is always favorable for the company with the lottery.
oh,
But yeah,
I have a
every
question.
at least in my country, every month is a little higher than the month before. And so imagine like 5 years with nobody winning the whole jackpot, you know?
Raul,
And so we get like 100 million euros. I don't know,
Raul.
that's the thing. Record super enalotto. What's this? What's the highest? Okay. No, that's oh, the most money the company made was in 2009. Yikes. Yikes. People gambling in 2009. That feels understandable. Records top
Raul,
10 winnings. That's a good way to get some money in gambling.
Raul.
Okay, I
Are
was
you
right.
calling
It
for
was
you?
the record was 371 million of euros, and that was exactly 1 month ago. In here, I mean, because I think nobody had won the max for 10 years, so it kept ranking up. That's a fetch. Anyway,
Raul.
forget guys. Memorize every financial crash. That yes, Terra Bucket, that's my goal. Like, know how to finance. That's it. Know how to invest and be treated like some kind of Elon Musk that actually knows what they say. That's a cute ball. But Wish, try shifting the view a little bit. No. Oh, it's actually projected. Okay. And
Raul,
yeah,
I've been
short
calling for you
everything.
for
Like, yes.
a little bit of time now.
What? Sorry.
I've been calling for you because this area does not exist anymore.
It does. Not
Where?
the stairs. The stairs have never been created, but this area exists.
So do I just put him here?
Yeah, you make the prop and then you just place them whatever, and Gabriel will deal with it and place them better.
You heard that, Gabriel? Also, guys, chat. How long have been calling for Raul? How long have I been calling for Raul? Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm still reading the chat. It's a lot of. Okay, I'm almost finished. Bunny District. But yeah, I didn't know this because you didn't stop me. Just
Oh,
scream. I know this. It is scream.
yeah, but it's rude. It's rude.
Embrace rudeness. Person, I
No.
crashed into my dad's car at the age of 5. That's fun. On my bike. Oh, I guessed it. I'm finally catched on when I said that. Oh, okay. No, like, fun fact, Bruce Almighty taught me how to spell beautiful right every time. I don't remember the movie enough. Get released for the re-release of Big Short with Fetch in it. Big
Oh my-
Short?
Oh my god. Oh my god, cross the wall. Also scary.
Oh, what? What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Okay. Okay, oh, that's a movie. Yes. I guess it's about shorting. Fashion. When will guns be added to Fetch? When will we have Shadow the Ferret? When you give me enough... Okay, no, I cannot promise this. But if you give me, and by extension us, enough money to make a second game, we can have this discussion again. I'm not gonna say we're gonna have guns in next game, but we can have a discussion about this.
Cyberpunk. Fetch the Ferret.
I can make that kind of music.
Really?
I know how to make very disgusting basses with very harsh melodies on top. Disgusting is a good term when I talk of basses. I'm not insulting them. It's that they're very growly. Electronic music doesn't have a good vocabulary, okay?
Good point.
Anyway, OMG, 2 minutes. A few minutes at least. Wow. Okay, I didn't know this. A minute or two. Reddit,
Yes.
Wish, 3D modeling, programming, Fetch, reading the chat. I'm not Fetch, and Wish actually doesn't program in Fetch.
I don't, but I still know how to optimize.
Yes, you know how to. Also, you know how to code too.
Yes. I know how to code, but I don't code for the game.
Oh, the building is on fire! Get out! I'm reading the chat. Anybody who knows me well enough knows that this will be the case. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Where's the down for Chaos Emerald? Not in Fetch, but yes. You can check a couple of Sonic games. I can suggest you a couple of Sonic games to find the fourth Chaos Emerald, including Shadow Danger. Or make Better Call Saul thing with fetch noises. Fetch noises are by extension noises that my mouth makes naturally. So
Duke.
should I just sing?
No, Duke.
And the chat must flow. Yes, it's been flowing at a good pace. I'm able to read the chat and never shut up while my throat hurts. It actually hurts for a week quite much. So yeah,
Why?
it's nice to stream. It just happens like once every 2 months or something. Always the same part of the top of my throat. It's been like this for a decade now.
Oh.
And I think I just can't do much about it. It's just like pain, but not pain enough not to make me talk. And it happens when I talk too much. And yeah, to go to a medic. That's the point. Anyway,
you're
I
always
guess something
healthy.
say dive with the chat and work on an Nelson game or something. I don't know, especially or something I don't know. Imagine the person sculpting like, okay, don't know. Wasn't told what to write on this, so just add to it. Bro,
Yeah,
do you have
sounds
a
about right.
model to read the chat for you? No, I like reading the chat.
Mhm.
I could train a voice AI model to make ferret noises though. I have a big question for Raul. How did you start the Fetch project? How did you pitch it to other people at the start? That's a very long story, and one I always like to tell. It's kind of
Do
hard
we have
to
the time?
say. Oh, sorry?
Do we have the time?
No.
Exactly.
I would say a part of it. I'll just answer the question instead of going too far away. But like
Okay.
the Fetch,
Small version, go.
it's hard to say when it actually started. But let's say I think it was June 23rd, 2016, when I created a project called Fech The Ferret. Like, that's when the name was born. Or maybe it was like still called Project 3D Audio, and then a few days later I renamed it to Fetch. But it's still the same project. I still have the original files. I wanted to make a 3D platformer. And I wanted to make it like Sonic Lost World, because I really liked the game, but it also sucked. I really liked the first level. So I wanted to make the game. That's it. I didn't even want to remake it. Like, I just want to make that game the way I can make it. It wasn't a fun game. I needed a character. I didn't know what character to make. And so at some point I said, you know what? Let's read all of the Sonic comics and figure out what species is lacking from Sonic. So I can make something and not be reminded of Sonic. Ferrets, toads, and horses were the two common animals that were not present in Sonic comics.
And
There was
Odexus, thank
only
you for the
one
follow.
character with a
Oh,
neck.
hello.
Oh, sorry?
Sorry, just someone says like,
What-
hi,
what-
you and my recommendation. Yeah, hello, welcome to the Fetch the Ferret Dev stream.
Hello! We're explaining the long history of making ferrets go duke and run around the open world, which dates back to when I was a kid. I decided that yes, working tirelessly is a thing I want to do in my life. I don't regret, by the way. But yeah, so games started to get developed. I didn't know how to make games. I failed countless times. In 3 years' time, I was still at the starting point, but no able to do things, kinda. That's when I. Oh, by the way, no, Lucy, I actually read all the comics after the Genesis wave. So basically, after every Ken Pendle's character was destroyed. That's kind of deal. Yeah, there weren't any extra I kidnapped, the ones I read. And that's also when I started to learn how to draw. I began to draw because I needed to draw Fetch. I needed to design Fetch. Spent like 3 years drawing Fetch every day. Then the moment Fetch was done, I stopped drawing. I haven't drawn in like 3 years now. Very nice time. But yeah, that's kind of how Fetch started to be. It's just like a recurring obsession for some time, and then it actually started to be a proper project. When it started to be a proper project, that's when I began to. I contacted one 3D modeler on Twitter and asked them if I could do some repeat commission to make the characters of the game, including the main character. She agreed. That's Lily, who left the team 3 months ago. We worked from 2019 to the end of 2022. Despite being only like 8 commissions, so we just never really concluded the work. That's a recurring theme with all the people I began working on initially. And that's it. I just asked people on Twitter or Discord, and if they were available, they generally agreed. And we worked together for years. Somehow that worked. Actually, I spent a lot of time making sure that the project looked credible enough, and also made sure to propose money before the game. Like, hey, I'm making this game, I need a modeler, also I will pay you this amount, is this fine? Which usually convinces people. Because I really don't like the idea of revenue share in development, because that's just a good way not to ever make a second game, because you don't have the money, because everybody got a chunk of it, that's it. The company has zero. So that's the kind of approach I had to building a team. And now it works fairly well. I'm honestly the limiting factor in the team. I'm increasingly becoming the limiting factor in the team. Which is why I started to step down from a few roles. I'm no longer the only programmer. I am no longer the modeler, fortunately. I'm no longer the level designer. I'm starting to think about not being the only musician. I started to think about collaborating with other artists I like. But yeah, that's yeah, because because of the fact I make music, I know people make music from time to time. Maybe we like making music together once or twice. Maybe I make a remix of their music, or vice versa. Maybe the song will fit Fetch, so why not add it in Fetch? That's happened once. Somebody made a remix of an old song of mine. That song of mine ended up being removed from the game, and the remix ended up getting added in other parts of the game. It's in the power plant. That's the song.
Oh.
In fact, one can tell it's style quite a bit different from mine. Oh, Firestone, yeah, that was nice. The Worlds Collide arc in the Sonic and Mega Man comics. That's where it started. That's where the Genesis Wave thing happened. I think right below, or right before, or right after. There was also a point where there was a crossover with the Sonic Boom comic, between Sonic and the Sonic Boom comic, which was really fun. Sonic Boom comics are great. I draw some ugly art. That's easy to know. No Dex.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I feel like every stream now, like I have to sneeze at least once.
that adds up to the ASMR elements of the stream. So did you make a very accurate curve just to place two objects?
No. Wait,
Okay,
it just did to be two? Is it just two?
Yeah. The screenshot has two. I don't know, honestly. I actually don't know. So
Like I remember, like this is supposed to be like a seaport, right? Forgot that was
another spot.
I forgot. Well, I forgot what this is called. I guess I'll
Yeah,
just
it's where it's like on seashores, city seashores, something. But I think it's just close to where there's the stairs to go in the water, or rather, the stairs to exit the water. But yeah, I think it's just a few there at the start, because if you see the art, the concept art, you'll see that there's the stairs next to that. There's an access to the water. But yeah, also the exact positioning is yet to be decided. We have yet to figure out quite a few things about the roads. Anyway, what was I saying?
I remember seeing more than two in like something similar like this. I'm trying to recall.
Oh yeah,
city.
I wouldn't worry about it right now. But anyway, it's a prop. It's a prop you can Greedy can now position. Gabriel can now position. So that's convenient. Because you two are working on the same model, right?
Yes.
Are you sure this is the updated version of the model? Because it's lacking a plane I added yesterday.
I did a whoopsie. Time to make a copy. I gotta go for the
Don't worry. Can you copy that thing? Also,
And then-
what I added
and then I'll
was
just
very
append.
important, but I don't know if Gabriel did more.
And then I'll append it. My workflow will allow me to append it anyway. Don't worry about it, guys. It's not a big oopsie. I'm
Oopsie
used to
doop.
this workflow.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Sneeze
wrong
for
one.
Seashell,
photo.
seashell, on seashore. Exit from students. Oh no. How would Brotherhood's badge look like? Ask a visual person about it. That's my question. That's my reply. I'm really bad at imagining things.
Yeah.
I would be kind of similar, maybe, because Fetch was based on Rubber Hose character designs. So, oh yeah, I didn't say it before, but I've said it many times. Fetch is based. It was born as a copy of Felix the Cat. Like, you know, the idea is that I really like Sonic. In order to remake Sonic from scratch, I needed to copy the original copy of Sonic, the original source of inspiration of Sonic. That way, I will feel safe in doing everything kind of like Sonic, but without copying Sonic, you know? Kind of the opposite situation of Freedom Planet. Freedom Planet was born as a sort of fan game, so there was a lot of active effort to make it look less like Sonic, which I feel is a much harder way to approach character design. It's more prone to making complex designs if you're trying to stray away from something
Not
specific.
necessarily, no.
I mean, if you make let's say like you make a Sona that's actually an evolution, then you need to make it not an evolution. It's likely that in the process of making your own character, you add more details to make it not look like a Pokemon, or you just change animal, of course.
It's
I
not
feel
that
I felt
hard,
like it was
though.
easier. What, sorry?
In my experience, that's not the case.
Okay. But I just felt like it was easier to design something. Also, okay, maybe the problem is that Sonic is very, very specific in its design, very iconic. So if there's any single element taken from Sonic, you will tell from a kilometer away. Like the eyes, or having spikes, or how the body shape is made. That kind of stuff is all individually is very recognizable. By the
Let's get
body
that.
shape alone, you can assume something is a Sonic OC.
Right. How do you call these? I'm just gonna call these chains for now. I don't remember the name of these.
I got the name as well. Cross the Wolf asked, who made the art for the emotes? Wish, who made the art for your emotes?
My emotes? I did. I did.
Maybe not everybody knows, but by trade, Wish is mostly a 2D artist.
By trade, I do. No, by trade, I'm an all-in-one guy.
Okay.
By
only
trade, I do a lot of things by myself, including this very stream, the very stream layout, the props for Fech the Ferret,
The very fabric of reality.
the very fabric of reality.
Right now. Managed and taught in Wish's mind.
Okay. Open reset. Just remember the name that it's chain stop.
Also, by the way, this stream is very, very long. We might have to. Actually, yeah, we're kind of done. That I think about it.
Yeah.
Anchorage, like the city, like the capital of the most forgotten state in the US.
Anchorage.
Right?
Okay. Anchorage. Yeah. City plan. Open the other one.
Is it capital?
Huh?
Oh, maybe not. It's not the capital of Alaska. Maybe it's just the biggest city.
Okay. Reset branch to here. Hard reset because I don't really have any other. There we go. Now we could open the other one. Let's see what they added. Ooh. Okay. I love the bird statue. I think that's my favorite part of Marmocle at the moment. File. Import. Append. To the desktop. Objects. Go. Bridge collision goes to. Ah, things got moved. Okay, cool. The bridge here, and so is the anchor.
Oh no, you're spoiling the city to the viewers.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not the problem. Who cares? That's the point of the stream, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes, Cross the Wolf was surprised to hear that you've made the emotes.
Yeah.
The only thing Wish doesn't do is program fetch. They have programmed reality itself. Exactly. Wish invented the Matrix.
Okay, so I think that's done as well. Okay. I need to
Can't
add
wait
detail
for
to
my
this.
wallet
I
to be
just
unbroke so I
realized.
can buy Fech The Ferret to each and every of my friends. Yes, and actually invite them to the server. playfed.ch/discord. So I was... I don't know if
Add detail to
anybody
this.
knows, but I manually write the URL every single time.
Yes, there you go.
Yo!
Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty much what we got done. Wow, I didn't expect to take an hour on this.
You actually took 2.
This is what I meant about detail. I need to actually replace this railing too, or keep it as is. It depends. We'll see what I'll think, because like the railing for that does look different. This one, if you're looking at my stream right now, bro.
Yes, I'm looking at your stream.
So, yeah,
And
that's the design, but I went with another design up here.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
If that's a problem, we'll tell you at some point.
Alright.
Also,
That's
the
mostly
shape
it.
of that thing might change a little bit because of how the road formation is getting. We'll see.
Okay. Ooh, I'm definitely running out of energy now.
And I also want to do other stuff later, so we might be reaching an end, which means I'm reading the chat. Anchorage has a very busy airport because the Soviets and now Russia again ban commercial flights over them, so South gets routed to Anchorage. I don't know how that works. Sounds fun. You're going to fetch your friends at Fech The Ferret, exactly. Zero Bucket, join the server so you can make these jokes. Nobody's obligated to join the server. That's just part of the joke. Fetch. Yes. And Wish Stream wrote Wish Streamer, Wish Paul. I agree.
Yeah. Okay. I think it is a good time to call it a day.
Yeah.
Guys, join the Discord if you guys want to. Hold on. Before we finish up, I'm gonna wait for that add in progress to finish. So we got like 3 minutes to say stuff. So did I just I have to mention, okay, Soap's work is amazing. Soap's work is amazing. I hope you will enjoy their work when you guys see it. And also outside of Fetch streams, I do also stream regular. That's a lie. I don't stream regularly at the moment, but I do stream every now and then, and from time to time it's a variety of different works, from making 3D models, avatars, designing cities, and so much things. So if you guys want to check that out, tune in on the next stream. For Fetch, we do one every month, and it's usually by the end of the month that we do it. So if you guys want to see a Fetch stream, just check in on the Discord. We usually announce it over there. And also, if you guys want to see the current release of the game, please feel free to check out on Steam. You guys could buy the game right now on Steam Early Access, and yeah, we would appreciate that if you guys could try it out.
Hey, well, we do appreciate that indeed.
And if you guys want to see a stream where we would make Raul's character, let me know.
And also, you get to pick if I should be present or not present or in chat or whatever.
I think
I
you'll
don't
be
get
present. I think you'll be present. I'd rather make a character that would represent you better than not being, at all.
Yeah, makes sense.
Give him glasses or something. Do you wear glasses?
What?
Do you wear glasses?
No. I have an incredibly good vision. I've yet to meet someone who can read from me. That's why I don't wear glasses. I like to flex that, sorry. I spend my whole day at home in front of my computer, but like literally every single light turned on, so it doesn't affect my vision. And so far it worked. Let's meet again in 40 years, where I'll be crying.
I'd be blind. Maybe.
I'll be blind.
I already wear glasses, so yeah. Even at an early age, I
Understand.
was already wearing glasses. Maybe I'll get like LASIK surgery. All right, I think everyone should be back now. All right, I think everyone should be back now. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, now this is exactly the moment where you usually get a raid,
Yes, usually. Maybe.
Usually.
Probably. Best that we don't. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You guys are all fantastic.
Indeed.
Yes, and if you guys want to see an archive of what we do over the stream, we have our YouTube channel. You could check that out.
And also, more easily, just check the news on Steam. Tonight, later today, I'll just post it on Steam. That's, we've had the stream. Here's the archive. That's it. I use the Steam news as my blog now. I'm not able to manage a blog. I hate writing. But yeah, you'll find it there. So that's a reason to follow the game on Steam, if that's what you're into.
Yes. So yeah, wishlist Fech the Ferret. If you guys wanna, if you don't have money.
Okay, let me just send the full website. Do open it because it's a really nice website I made last year, and there's literally every link to everything you could care about. And there's also the soundtrack there, and there's also the whole team.
Yeah.
I did not add soap there.
The whole team except soap.
It because we announced she's on team a few days ago, but didn't add her there. I think you're showing it on stream, right? No, do show it on stream.
Okay,
so people get to see what they're missing.
Okay, let me just.
I'll add soap there. So see you next time, people of the stream, and we'll see each other in roughly a month.
I'll show the website first.
Nice.
Yeah.
People on the server are currently talking about which animals should you eat according to an ad on the street, and somebody just explained that the amount of animals you're allowed to eat depends on the economic state of a country, whether it's crashing down or wealthy. That's a very interesting insight. Thank you, Lumhai. Anyway, I'm just keeping the chat occupied while you look for the website. Don't worry. See you next time.
All right. There we go. And display. Wait, no.
I have a feeling we showed the website like on the first stream ever. It's fun to show it again.
Yes.
Top tier discussions indeed, Arkitas. Honestly, the general chat is hardly ever active because everybody just speaks on the chaos chat because that's where we feel free to have random discussions that are not very intelligent.
Okay. Guys, this is incentivizing
That's me.
A little bit.
Me on the top
Discord.
left.
Okay.
Gabriel and I are the only two real people on the team. Picture is not even a person. Thank you, Starbucks. We have a fox, a Ramis, who is a ghost filled by
Crow.
birds.
Yep.
Mando has a mask. Cat is holding Fetch hostage. And I hope Gabriel is not present on the stream because a black and white picture looks like he's died. It's really like that looks like an obituary more than a website. But thank you, Gabriel, for your only picture.
uh, they were so young. There we go.
He was a young guest.
Hmm. All right,
What's
to
that?
incentivize you a little bit further, how about talk? Let's how
What?
about
Sorry.
talk? What animal would Raoul be? There we go. What role will be in the fetch Discord? Let's go. All right. What? Unless you already have an animal in mind, Raoul.
To close the stream, Fesh was born while I was trying to make a character for myself, and then I failed. So for a few years, he was stuck on for a year. He was stuck on this limbo. Is he representing me, or is it some? I don't know. For some time, I didn't know. So I never solved this problem. What animal would I choose? I don't know. I really don't know. I consume a lot of furry content on twitter.com and still don't know.
Maybe
So
maybe make a list and then we could decide.
maybe not an animal I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to cats and dogs, so uh
Oh,
maybe
I
not a
did
cat
not
and
know
a
you're
dog.
allergic to cats and dogs.
Maybe
Oh,
what?
I did not know you were allergic to cats and dogs.
Yeah, I used to say just cats, but I'm actually allergic to dogs too. It's just like I liked dogs more. I say liked because now that I think about having a pet, maybe I would get a cat, despite spending my whole life saying I like dogs. And anyway, I don't care. But I don't know what animal. I really, really don't know. The picking the animal itself would be really interesting. Maybe
Yeah,
based on my character, maybe based on how I am, like what fits my attitude more. I don't know.
we shall see. We shall see.
A ferret.
A ferret.
A
Hey.
ferret or a bunny at this point. If you were to go by character. Or a very dumb dog. Dumb meant as like those who are hyperactive.
Hmm. All right,
Ah.
let's
Oh,
close the stream. All right, thank you guys for watching. You guys are all wonderful and great. Come back next month. We shall
Lucy,
have more
sorry, Lucy,
guest
I hate
appearances.
Egyptian cats. Anyway, yes. See you next time. Bye.
Bye,
I don't like them
everyone.
naked. Bye.
All right. You all have a good day. Also hydrate.